Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Well, if all goes according to plan, this will be my last step in testing the Walmart Bushnell scope that I got for $100. Last time I was out here, I shot 704 yards. Today we're gonna push it to 1,000. You know, just 3 months ago, I had never tried anything over 300 yards. So this is a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of an experiment for me to see how well I do. But so far so good. I didn't have too much trouble hitting that target at 704 yards. I'm using a 308 Winchester. It's a Rock River Arms standard operator, LAR8. It's got a 20-inch barrel, hunter compensator, and that Bushnell Walmart scope. I believe it's a Bushnell Banner. It's a 4-to-16 power. And I did the math after doing my 704 yard shot, and I adjusted my scope. I don't know if the adjustments are going to be accurate because I certainly adjusted it way, let's see, up. Would that be up or down? Whatever it is, I adjusted it so that it's going to be shooting a little bit more true. And I think I got to the maximum zero range, which is 778 yards. Cha-ching! It fell off. Maybe you're like me and you spent all your money on a good rifle. And you're wondering, just how far can that cheap scope that I bought take me? Okay. I think I saw where that one hit. Okay, I missed that one. All right, that's enough shooting for tonight. We're gonna resume in the morning. I know there are clubs that regularly shoot at 1,000 yards with just iron sights. But since I'm just an amateur, I wanted to know, can I shoot consistent groups at 1,000 yards with just an inexpensive scope? Yeah, I have no clue where these are going. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! I returned 2 days later, and I set up some clay pigeons on the hill so that I'd have some more points of reference. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I didn't see that one. Perfect! Let's see if I can translate that to the target now. Now that I know where my point of aim is after shooting at the clay pigeon, I'm going to go ahead and shoot at the right target and do a group of 10. To the Ah, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Alright, another 10 round group. Now that I know where I'm aiming. This is tough, man. I don't know where the heck that came from. Dude, I was on the freaking target, man. I was so on. I was on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at the left target. It's a little bit bigger. Hopefully it'll give me 10 shots on paper or on cardboard is what I'm hoping for. And that'll give me an idea of how well I can shoot this thing, how well the rifle does, given slight changes in wind between 4 and 10 miles an hour, and the limitations of the scope, all sorts of factors going into it. Of course, it's not going to tell me anything about how I would actually do in the field, because it took me a long time to walk in to figuring out where my bullets were going. So that's the drawback you see with this scope. You just don't get the type of fine-tuning that you would with a more expensive scope, and that's what you lose. Could you shoot at 1,000 yards? Absolutely you can. In fact, I would say, given the limitations of actually still being able to see your target somewhere in the scope, I would say with 308 Winchester going about 2450 feet per second, you're looking at, I don't know, 1,200 yards or so. I think you could still see your target in your scope. It'd be right at the very bottom. But it is limited, certainly, in the fine tuning. And when you're out hunting or something, you really don't want to be sitting there doing a lot of Kentucky windage unless you've shot your rifle many times. And if you're shooting it many times, then you're probably going to invest in a more expensive scope. That's my thoughts on it. What the? That was way off. Fail. Way off. Mission failed. We'll get her next time. Okay, here we go. Left target. So far so good, I think. Just gonna stay true to that point of aim. Still feeling pretty good about these. Yeah, I pulled that one. I could feel it. Still going here. Oh, that was left. Or not. It felt left. Jeez, how many more do I have here? Just gonna keep it there. Still going. My neck is getting sore. And that's it. 10 rounds left target. Let's go check it out. I'm going to show you this target first because I kind of sucked. I felt like I had a bad point of aim. A couple of these are just splatter, like here. But I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on cardboard that I can actually measure. Not too great, clearly low and to the right. And then on this one over here, I felt like I did a little bit better. I felt like I had a better point of aim anyways. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I can measure. I think I saw on reviewing the footage, one off to the right, one off to the left. So it is what it is. I shouldn't be too unhappy because this is only my second time shooting at 1,000 yards. And I was really hoping to get all of them within the orange, but I need more practice is what it is. I'm not an expert shot. I need to take more time on my shots. I need more practice, and hopefully I'll get that. Well guys, I'm a little bit disappointed in the groups I got today. I guess I was just imagining to get them all in the orange, or at least all on the cardboard, so I could measure the size of my groups, but that wasn't the case. And I guess I shouldn't be too hard on myself, given that this is only the second time I've shot at 1,000 yards. 3 months ago I hadn't even shot more than 300 yards, so I guess I should be pretty happy with the result that I got. But what does this tell us about the Walmart scope, $100 Walmart scope at 1,000 yards? Well, it tells me that yes, it is capable of shooting that distance. It tells me that yes, the image quality at that distance is enough for me to identify probably a large jackrabbit, certainly a deer, or anything larger, and it doesn't have to be blaze orange. Obviously, what you're going to be getting with a more expensive scope is its adjustability, and that is so important in competition, in hunting, or any kind of engagement. What you really want is the ability to go out, zero your rifle, and then spend another couple range sessions, get your data on previous engagement, your dope, and figure out exactly where your bullets are hitting given certain conditions. And then you're going to be able to go out anywhere, use your dope, and then adjust your turrets and be on target on that first shot. And that is very important in all those areas: competition, hunting, and in engagement, any kind of engagement. So if you're just out plinking, yes, $100 Walmart scope will take you to 1,000 yards, but expect that you're going to be walking in your groups trying to figure out where that point of aim is. I'm Derek, and I'm here to remind you, you're working too hard. We'll see you next time, guys.